From one foul mouth to another, an explosive new rant from a troubled Hollywood star, Mel Gibson, dipping into the hate speech well, yet again caught on a secret audio tape, blowing up at his girlfriend, the mother of his daughter.
They're too big and they look stupid. They look like some Vegas. They look like a Vegas. And you go around sashaying around in your tight clothes and stuff. I won't stand for that anymore.
I don't walk around in tight clothes. I stay most of the time.
You go out in public and it's a embarrassment to me. You look like a on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of it'll be your fault. All right? Because you provoked it.
Somebody needs a bar of soap. Who's got one? Former prosecutor Kelly Saindon's out of Chicago and criminal defense attorney Bradford Cohen's out of Miami. How you guys doing?
Great, good morning.
I think we need to take a shower after that bad boy. Can you prosecute here, Kelly? Would you use this in court? There's a custody battle right now over an 8-month-old daughter that they've had together.
Yes, absolutely. You can prosecute the tape. In some states, recording covertly is illegal. In California, there's an exception. You can get it in. And if there are allegations that are proven to be true in 5 years preceding a custody battle, he won't get any custody. Additionally, she claims to have a tooth knocked out by Mel Gibson, which if the prosecutors go after him for that, mayhem charges would be pressed, and that's a felony.
Well, the tooth is one thing, I guess, Bradford, but the words, right. I mean, can you prosecute somebody based on words?
Well, the thing is, a criminal prosecution not based on what he said here, but there was a point on the tape, I believe, where she referred to him hitting her in the face, and then he said you deserved it or something like that. That certainly may come in a criminal prosecution against some sort of domestic battery case, and they could also use that in regards to the custody battle for the child, that he's a violent individual,
if you've got physical damage, I mean, that's where you get them, if that's true and it's proven.
Oh, correct. But he was denying that he ever hit her. And if he's denying he ever hit her, those tapes could come in to prove that he did hit her, and it would be a statement by a party opponent in terms of what he said after she accused him of hitting her.
All right, let me come back to that, and you can defend that in a moment here. But Kelly, I mean, this does not sound good. This is the second or third time that Mel Gibson's been laid out here publicly, and those previous cases may not have any involvement in the current one, but still, this doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't sound good. It just shows that he's got anger issues, that he's really not a good person. And even though you're supposed to distance yourself from that, his public persona is going to come in. It's going to be considered. And his history of alcohol abuse, his history of rage and his racial epithets and his violent strings and telling her she should be victimized and she deserves it. I guess he also made a death threat that he was going to burn down the house. So it's possible that that will come in as well.
Do you prosecute because you think a guy's a bad guy? That's not the law. You prosecute
if he hit her. That's not the law, but you prosecute if he hit her and she claims...
You'd be surprised about the guys who get prosecuted for being a bad guy. But in this case, if you can prove that he hit her, that's the criminal part of it. Just what he said, he's an equal opportunity racist, he makes fun of everybody, he says bad things about everybody. That's not a crime in America. I mean, there's individuals that say those things all the time. Is it right morally? Absolutely not.
I hear you, but how do you defend the man? How do you defend the language if it goes there?
Oh, you'd have to go fall back on the Hollywood reliable, he's got to go to rehab. I mean, that's what they all do.
Right.
If someone makes a statement like this, if someone goes all overboard, he's going to come out, he's going to say, listen, I have an alcohol problem, I have a substance abuse problem, I'm going to go seek treatment. He'll go 90 days, 60-day treatment, 30-day treatment. He'll come out, he'll apologize again. And for some reason, we accept the apology from Mel Gibson. Mike